In this video, we're going to have a look at how to prepare a simple stem and leaf plot. Now, a stem and leaf plot is a graphical way of displaying a data set to help identify its distribution shape. Now, to prepare a stem and leaf plot, the first step is to arrange the numbers into ascending order. The second step is to decide on your scale for your stem, and then to number the stem and your stem and leaf plot. The third step is going to be to use that scale to add in your individual numbers to your leaf. Now, the stem and leaf plot consists of a stem and the leaf. The stem is the core data value, and then the leaf are your individual values. So let's have a look and see how we prepare a stem and leaf plot. In this example, we want to prepare a stem and leaf plot for the data set which represents scores scored in a basketball game. So the first step is going to be to place the numbers into ascending order. This will make it easier to prepare the stem and leaf plot. Now that the numbers have been placed into ascending order, you need to decide on what scale you want your stem to be. So it needs to go from 5 to 42. So I would recommend having a scale that goes up in tens. So 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, and then 40 to 49. Now to put that onto the stem, so because I'm going up in groups of 10 starting from 0, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start labeling it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is going to be my stem. Now the next step is to go ahead and to place the individual values onto the leaf part of the stem and leaf plot. Now to do that, I need to refer back to my original data set. All of these numbers consist of 2 digits. The first digit goes into the stem. So my 0, my 1s, my 2s, my 3s, and my 4s are in the stem. And the leaf goes the remaining second digit, and it needs to be done in ascending order. So in the zeros, I've got 5 and 9. So I place a 5 and a 9 in my leaf. Then I've got in my 1s, or in my 10s, I've got 10, 10, 12, 15, and 19. So I place 2 zeros for my 10s, then a 2 for my 12, a 5 for my 15, a 9 for my 19. And then moving on to my 20s, I've got a 22, so I placed a 2, and a 26, so I placed a 6 in my leaves. Moving on to my 30s, I've got 3 lots of 37, so I place 3 7s, and I got a 39, so I place a 9. And then in my 40s, I've got a 2. So by placing the second digit into the leaf, I can now go ahead and read my stem and leaf plot. So 0, 5 is 5, or 1 and then a 2 is 12, 3 and a 7 is 37. Now, an important part of the stem and leaf plot is putting in a key so the reader knows how to read it. So I do that by looking at my first number, which is a combination of 0 and 5. So 0, and then I put a line and a 5, like it appears on the stem and leaf plot, and that equals 05. So what the reader does, and then uses that key to go ahead and read the rest of the numbers. Now I can also put a label onto my stem and leaf plot to show that that is the scores. So I've now prepared a stem and leaf plot using the data in the data set.